I've been building trails on my property for over a year now, with the ultimate plan to build a perimeter trail with an interlocking system of trails on the inside of the property. So far I've done all the trail cutting by hand, but it leaves a bit of a rough surface, and for someone like Davis, who's a little guy, can make it difficult at times. To help finish my trail system and also improve the surfaces I've already cut, I decided to hire a mulching head or forestry head, which is essentially a giant grinder attached to a bobcat. At the time that I hired the mulching head, I had about 2/3 of the perimeter trail cut by hand, not all of it wide enough to drive a truck down. The idea is this forestry head or mulcher will cut the trail to pickup truck width and create a drivable surface by removing all the stumps. This is a serious piece of equipment, and I couldn't get too close for quality footage because this thing will throw chunks of bark and wood hundreds of feet both in front and behind it. Even to me in the beginning, it seemed like kind of a waste of effort to have cut so many trails by hand when ultimately I ended up hiring a heavy piece of equipment like this. But it actually turned out to be pretty helpful to have the trails pre-cut because it helped direct where this piece of equipment would go, and it allowed it to move much more quickly, and I got a lot more work done out of an 8-hour day than I would have if I was just barreling through raw trees. During the clearing process, I actually found a pipe that was the official marker of my property line, which I thought was pretty cool. The mulching head can pretty much grind through anything, but it's actually not very efficient as far as your time and your money that you're spending to have it cut through large trees. If you can remove bigger trees with a chainsaw and just have the mulching head remove the stump, you get a lot more bang for your buck. By the end of the day, we were able to clear the entire perimeter trail, which is about 6/10 of a mile long, and it's about a pickup truck wide. The cost of the whole project and a day's worth of cutting was just under $1,500. I was very happy with the final product. It created a trail that allows me to access pretty much every part of the property with my truck, which allows me to work on other projects much more easily. You can see here the truck fits down the trail, but it's a little bit of a squeeze, so I'm going to have to go back and trim a tree here or there with my chainsaw. Just like everything on the property, the trails will continue to be an ongoing project, but it's nice that they're this much closer to being done. To drive completely around the property, there is one ditch that I need to create a bridge over, which will be a good project for a video later on.